Episode 2, Dragoncast, Dragonball podcast. I'm your host, DC, TOOCOOL, and we have the new replacement, indefinitely, until the foreseeable future, for young master, damn it all, Naruto.
What's good? Naruto in the building. Not sleepy this time. Hype as hell. Let's get started with the podcast.
And we have a special guest, DBC _ Goku.
What's up, guys?
And of course, the man who needs no introduction, but he's gonna get one anyway, Big L, 2007.
You know, that's me. Take over legend, bring a girl back to Africa. You know, John Cena's mixtape coming next year.
All right. So we're gonna go ahead and take this off the top. I think we're gonna start covering this at the beginning of the show, because it is pretty fresh. Dragon Ball Super episode 97 review. So what do you guys think about episode 97?
Action-wise, wasn't bad. I feel like there were some scenes in it that it kept on, you know, showing the same animation.
Repeat animation, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that was my problem. That was my problem with it too. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad. It was just kept repeating the same thing all over again.
Yeah. And I feel like I know they're trying to put more, you know, dramatic effect on the series and everything. However, let's be for real. Goku should never struggle to get out of that hold. If he would have powered up just a little bit, he would have broken it easy, broken out of that simply. It's going Super Saiyan. But he's struggling to get out of it. And let's not forget, then where everyone else was fighting, and they tried to surround him, you're telling me Solar Flare, and then hit him with a Structureless Kamehameha special beam cannon against no damage?
No damage.
They're like, oh, they're laughing. I'm like, come on, man. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. They should took some type of damage.
Dragon Ball Super Logic.
If you really think about it, there's no way. I don't see anything, in my opinion, I don't see any other universe giving Team 7 problems. Maybe except for, what is it?
11.
The damn Power Rangers.
Yeah, Power Troopers 11.
And
Universe 11.
Universe 11 and Universe 6. Other than that, the rest of them motherfuckers, they don't even need to be in there.
Okay. Goku? Goku, you there, bro?
Let's go to Naruto.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Naruto?
Same thing with Big I was saying. The episode was good. I didn't like how they kept playing the same fighting scene between, like, it was Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, and whoever
Android
else.
18.
Yeah, Android 18. It was stupid. It was nothing new. Same problem. Why would Goku have a problem getting out of a bear hug? And he had to go blue to get out of it? I think that was really, really stupid. And I hate keep saying it's pretty much super logic because they did contradict a lot of Dragon Ball Z, but hey, can't do shit about it. But all in all, it wasn't a bad episode.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't a bad episode at all. It was just that one scene that kind of like, a couple of scenes that kind of like was like stupid at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, another thing.
Go ahead.
My fault.
You good?
Remember people were saying rumors, talking about every time a fighter gets eliminated, he's gonna get a race.
That was just a rumor. Yeah, that was just a rumor. That was never confirmed. It's just a rumor. I don't know who came up with that, but yeah, it's a rumor. You get sit on the bleachers. I thought the episode was pretty cool, pretty solid. Universe 6 and do shit standing around as of right now. Everybody else seemed to have got into it except for Universe 6. They kind of stood around for at least in this particular episode. You know, unless we're going to see next episode or in the future. You know, they've been fighting this whole time off screen or something. But this particular episode, they mostly just stood around. But I mean, it was cool. Like that he saw Topo, then he saw Jiren and everything. But then, like I said, he got snatched up by a boy. Where should not have took him to get the blue to get out of that. And I get what they're trying to do by doing that and by doing you know, everybody hitting their attacks, you know, after the solar flare, and you know, to no avail. Nobody was everyone's unscathed. They're trying to give the impression this is a serious uphill battle and everybody's very powerful, you know, on what, well, in Goku's case, I guess God tier level or whatever, or damn near close, which we all know isn't true. But they're trying to give that impression that this is going to be a walk in the park and everybody's going to fight for everything they've got. That's what they're trying to give off. But I mean, but at the same time, by doing it this way, it kind of feels like you're reaching, because we know a lot of these characters are not nowhere near as strong as, you know.
Oh, wait, Universe 6 actually do something? I forgot. Hit did kind of.
Hit, that's true. Hit, yeah, he stopped. Hit did one thing. That's true. Hit did a good thing. You're right.
I would say.
Well, one member of Universe 6.
Yeah, one member.
He stopped that robot, spinning robot's arms or whatever. It was Basil and Basil showed up. Basil from Universe 9, he was going in. Basil, you know, eliminated somebody. Basil, try to take out the Ian Honda wannabe and all that, you know. So Basil was doing pretty good. Bergamo and Lavender, I don't know what the hell he was doing, but Basil was doing his thing. But yeah, so I mean, it's a cool episode. I mean, with the repeated animations, I definitely noticed that. Too many repeated animations. But at the same time, with a fight of this magnitude and this scale of 80 people, unfortunately, we're going to probably get a lot of repeated animations. I mean, except for the real big epic moments when things going down. But for a lot of the, okay, he's just going through him, or he's just flying by him, or he's just dodging him, you're going to see a lot of the same repeated scenes, because it saves them time and money by doing that instead of trying to draw something new every single time, you know, and get it out on time. So unfortunately, I think it's one of those things we're going to deal with, because it's going to happen, you know, whether we like it or not. But yeah, it's just a pretty solid episode. The tournament started off pretty good for the most part. A lot of stuff going on. Looking forward to the next episode. Out of a 10 scale, I would say probably it was an 8. It was a solid episode.
I mean, the animation was good too, so I really can't complain about that.
Yeah. Has Goku returned to us yet? I don't know where this man went.
Nah, let's go to the next question. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold up podcast for him, so I don't know. He fell off. But anyway, so moving on. Dragon Ball Z versus Dragon Ball Kai. The old school versus the remastered old school. Some people like the original better, maybe because of nostalgia. Some people like Kai better. Some people are indifferent. They don't care about either version really. Like, as far as being better or worse, it's still the same thing to them. And whichever version is presented to them, or whichever version on the table, they'll watch either or. So, what do you guys think about Kai versus, you know, Z?
Me personally, I like Kai more just because it's basically almost like the manga, and there's no filler. And also, it's more accurate, where they cleaned up a lot of the mistakes that Z made, and which is good. And the transcript and scripts are better, so people can understand it and make better sense of Dragon Ball Z. Because there's been a lot of plot mistakes, age mistakes, and Dragon Ball Kai actually corrects that for the most part. I mean, the music, that's opinionated basically. Like, I like the Japanese version. Music with the English is actually pretty good, or I like the Japanese version in general. But if they had Dragon Ball Kai with some of Dragon Ball Z music to it, or Funimation dub music, it probably might be better, just depending on what scenes. But overall, I'll probably stick with Dragon Ball Kai.
Okay. You back, Ricky? Yeah, man, yeah. You know, happy to technicality on the play, but so You didn't get a chance to tell us, man. What was your thoughts on episode 97 of Super?
Super was alright. I mean, the animations were awesome. Like, Basil, I feel like he kept doing the same move over and over and over. I mean, he kept learning the same move to like the one he eliminated. And then the sumo.
I don't know the dude's name. Honda, I don't know that nigga's name.
Honda.
Those koi.
Yeah, the dude is he's a underdog. We don't know what he's doing, but what he's shown is I don't know, like he's powerful.
Right.
Cause he took like 4 Basil's moves and he ate it.
Right. Like, yeah, he definitely stopped it in his tracks.
And Goku, I feel like Goku lets his guard down so much when he's worried about the dude from Universe, is it 11?
Which guy are we talking about? You about the guy that snatched him up?
You know, Jiren, he's trying to worry about him.
Oh yeah, Jiren, yeah.
And he almost got eliminated for it.
Yeah. See, I thought that's kind of the problem I have with Super, how they changed Goku's character up. Because you know, in damn well Z, he wasn't letting his guard down like that.
Right, that's true.
Like during Cell and Majin Buu, he was not letting his guard down. And they just written that in out of nowhere. Goku, you let your guard down too much. No. Like, he let his guard down with who? Anyone remember?
Captain Ginyu.
Who else?
Let's see. And Z, right? Frieza.
Well, I can't say Frieza. I was gonna say Frieza.
Frieza.
No, he don't let his
No. It was Raditz.
Yep, exactly.
It was Raditz. It was Raditz, and it was Captain Ginyu. After that, he stopped doing that.
Yeah, he let his guard on that once afterwards.
He kind of did it with Frieza too, but
Nah, he let his guard down with Frieza.
He kind of let him transform. But he did. But the reason why I stopped myself after that, because you're probably gonna say he did it as strategy though. But his power level was great.
No, he
did it to test
wouldn't beat him
himself.
at his best.
Yeah. He did it so he can beat him 100%. No excuses. Full power.
But if you really want to say Frieza, I can give you when Frieza was chopped in half. Maybe, but Goku's getting a chance to live.
Yeah, that's true. He put his guard down there too.
Then Goku said, "You fool," and then just blew him up.
Right. So 3 times, definitely in Cell Saga onward, that definitely was not happening. But now he's doing it all the time again. Good old Super. So before you came back, Rick, we was also talking about Dragon Ball Z versus Dragon Ball Kai. Have you seen both versions? I'm sure you've seen Z, but have you seen Kai?
I've seen some.
Okay, what's your opinion on Kai from what you've seen?
I mean, they changed some stuff, but it's kind of the same. When I was looking Kai, all they did was just change the animations and some of the stuff they said. But Kai, I guess Kai is kind of better in some of the sagas. Could add more details and more action.
Okay. What do you think, Naruto?
I can't see much about Kai because I haven't seen Kai like that. So.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I'll tell you what I think. I think that Kai, for me, is, how should I put it? It's better than Z as far as they cleaned up a lot of stuff, animation errors, dub errors, mistranslation errors. They didn't have scripts back in the day. They had to wink a lot of this stuff. You know, my issue with Kai is, it's not really a big issue. This is more like, you know, what I prefer is that they don't have the original Bruce Faulkner score because him and Funimation had a falling out. That I like because I think that's a lot better than Japanese music. You know, I think it's a lot better than, you know, yeah, it's just better than Japanese music to me. I like everything. I like every track he ever came out with for Dragon Ball Z. You know, and the GT music is pretty good too, the English version, in my opinion. In the movies, I just like always like the English tracks better. But anyway, there some of the original voice actors are not there for the dub side of things, which bothers me because, you know, the originals, you know, Gohan and Cell games and the original Gohan always a kid, period, from Saiyan Saga all the way through the Cell arc, you know, with Stephanie, I think her name is pronounced Natalie, what, something like that. But anyway, she was great. And she also played Kid Goku and everything, so she was great. That was the best voice for that character. Excellent. And you know, when you got Kylie Clinkenbeard doing it now, it does not capture the same magic that she did with that character for all those years. So that you know, some couple other voices too, but that's really the only one that really bothers me. Everybody else, they're kind of really good casted and kind of fit for the most part. You know, Christopher Sabat gave some of his roles for the Ginyu Force. He let some other people do some of their characters that he used to do, because he did like fucking 40 people on Dragon Ball and everything. So he let some other actors get on. And while that's cool, I prefer him just reprise his roles over again. I don't want to hear a different sounding Jace or Berta or anybody. You know, I want to hear the voices I heard back in the day. But so the voicing, the music, is what bothers me. If it had all the original voice actors, all the original music I liked, I'll probably say it's the best version of Dragon Ball, for sure. But those two things really hurt the experience for me watching it over again. You know, it would be nice to reanimate the show, especially after that cock tease when the show's coming on and looks all great in 2017, and then it comes on and it's, God, this is the shit from the 80s. You trolled me. You know, you got me. But that's what bothers me. But it's kind of still good, though. Now I'll probably pick up the Dragon Ball Z redubbed Blu-rays before I pick up Kai, because that's closer to what I like. Especially if they did a Dragon Ball Z, like like they remastered Dragon Ball Z on Blu-ray with the filler cut from the original Dragon Ball Z. Then that, for me, but definitely be the best version to watch, even without all the new animation for openings and endings and all that. So, yep, that's that. Moving on. So, you guys have seen or heard about the poster for the Tournament of Power with Goku shirtless and everything, with his hair kind of half spiked or whatever the fuck it's supposed to be, a little white or some red in it and all this kind of stuff. So, you know, everybody's saying, is this a new form? Is this a new transformation? Or is it a new, you know, technique, power up of some sort? You know, it's not really a transformation, but some kind of power up he's tapping into, you know. So, what do y'all think it is?
You know they're gonna give Goku a new transformation out of nowhere. My thing is like, when he find the time to think about this or just train for this?
All screen video, all screen.
Yeah, but then again, it's super logic, so that's the best way I can describe it, because they wouldn't introduce anything in the preview or anything without, you know, being relevant later on. So I know it's gonna be a new transformation. I don't know if it's gonna be like, you know, like the manga did, where he absorbed Super Saiyan Blue's energy. Or we might just do that, He might just absorb Kaioken. Who knows? With this red and Aurora's red and white, he might just do that. But it still wouldn't make sense. If he did absorb it, it'd be stronger than his normal Super Saiyan form. You know what I mean? It's just the power scale is just so messed up. Like, how can you get another transformation? Where if he does get another transformation, they just should have gave him Super Saiyan Blue level 2 and Super Saiyan Blue level 3.
That's what I think will make more sense.
Not just like, oh, Super Saiyan blue, red, blue, then white out of nowhere. Come on now.
This nigga's patriotic out here. Rick, what you think?
No. I think it could be more maybe mastering the goth form.
Okay.
Something like that, or something to do with like Gohan and stuff.
Okay. Naruto?
I just want to see what happens. That's it. I don't care. I feel like they're just gonna pull something out their ass saying that everything else is. How long did it take him to learn this new form? When did he do this training to get this new form? Doesn't make any sense, so.
I think I'm gonna agree with Big L's favorite YouTuber, the Super Saiyan 4 guy. I think it's gonna be something. It's gonna be some kind of power. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a required transformation. I think it's incomplete, but I think it's going to be the seeds of him learning a new power up, where he fuses God Ki, Kaioken, and Super Saiyan Ki into one transformation. And that's what this form is. That's why the colors are so mixed. That's why he looks base, kind of, but not really. That's what I think it is. He's going to have some kind of trifecta power-up that only he can do. Because he's the only one who has Kaioken, God Mode, and, Super Saiyan. Vegeta only has God Mode and Super Saiyan. So that's what I think it's actually going to be. Something along those lines.
That'd be interesting, but...
Like I said, it sounds good on paper and stuff, but it doesn't make sense for as far as him busting things out.
Controlling everything.
Yeah. I mean, they'll probably pull a One Piece where they'll go to some flashback. Oh yeah, during that time period where, after we beat Black and stuff, because we don't know how much. All we know is the time skip happened. We don't know how much. Well, yeah, we kind of know how much time went by. Obviously, it was about a year with Japan and everything, whatever. But they'll probably reference something like that. During that small time of peace, he's working on this move. He's working on this, Because really, if you think about it, it's no different than what he put with the Kaioken. He apparently was training with the Kaioken on top of his God mode, but it was never known until that, until they busted it out in that episode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it'd be similar to the same thing. I've been working on this. I've been saving this for Beerus or whatever. So. Yep. Moving on here. So speaking of Super and everything, what about Dragon Ball Super destroying pretty much the foundation of how you're supposed to go Super Saiyan? The tingly feeling is how you go Super Saiyan. Not rage, not being upset, not being mad.
That just it kind of destroys everything. Like, I still like Super how they're changing everything about Dragon Ball Z.
Hey, Rick said he loved it, bro. Ain't that right, Rick?
It just kills it for me. Like all you do is feel a tingling feeling in your back, and bam, that's it.
That's it, bro. Just like that.
I find like a cop out.
I agree. It's easy. It makes it easy. I would prefer if they were like, did something really funny. Like if Kame was like, "Oh, Khalifa, you not be hit a bitch," or something like that. So, some shit to piss her off or whatever, something like that. That made her Super Saiyan or something like that, or I'll kill you and all your subordinates or something like that. something he did out of character, something like that. So this whole tingly feeling and whatever, that's corny.
Yeah, but my thing is, right, you don't even know how strong she is, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we all know each transformation you get a power up, plus the power up on top of that. But if they're that weak and they're getting a transformation, regardless of how strong they are, they still wouldn't be able to stack up against Universe 6, Universe 7, Goku, Vegeta, and Gohan. I don't care. Even the girl with, even what's the girl's name?
Kale.
Kale was like legendary form. Broly is still not strong enough. Piccolo will be whooping her ass. Because apparently, I said Piccolo is almost level mystic form level and strength. But it just, I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. You know, it's Dragon Ball. People say it's not supposed to make sense, but story-wise, it doesn't make sense.
Right.
Man, these Saiyans in the universe barely do any training, but they're just that strong out of nowhere.
Right. What you think, Mr. DBZ?
I think it just is like a little bit. And Dragon Ball Z with Goku and Vegeta got theirs to how each got theirs. It just ruins everything. Because if Goku and Vegeta went through pain, through misery, and they just got it for like 2 days and their back.
Yep, I agree. Naruto?
I don't know how to explain it. I think it's still a cop out. It don't got type of sense. Hey, super logic again.
Well, here's the thing that I find kind of funny. It debunks this whole tingly feeling type of thing. Vegeta had to use rage to get Kabe or whatever to transform in the first place, but then you go around saying it's a tingly feeling. That like, what? You didn't learn from no tingly feeling. You learned by getting pissed off. So how's it a tingly feeling? Like that don't make it. That's just so silly.
Yep. I mean, if you really want to bring it back, Goten and Trunks, they just transformed from getting mad.
Right. Yep.
Gohan transformed because he felt like he was mad at himself because he felt like he never had enough power to save everyone.
Yep.
Vegeta got pissed because he could never catch up to Goku. He just had enough. Goku got pissed off. From Super
Vegeta went crazy.
Yeah, like he really went crazy. He's like, I had it, I don't care. Ah! And future Trunks.
Definitely Gohan.
Well, twice actually. Two different. In the manga, he trains with Gohan to achieve a higher level, and he goes Super Saiyan from rage and everything, just from training. But in the movie, well, TV episode really, after Gohan's death.
Yep, that's true. In the manga, when he was shown, he was already Super Saiyan. He didn't transform; he was already Super Saiyan.
Gohan was still whooping his ass as a Super Saiyan.
Alright, guess we can move on to the next topic here. So, what do you guys think about the pacing of Dragon Ball Super? How's the pacing been so far?
It's decent, but sometimes it's slow moments, then it's fast moments. I think that this gather in the tournament took forever for no reason.
Yeah, they milked the shit out of that.
Yeah, it was too long, man. And now you telling me we only got 48 minutes for the whole tournament? But, I mean, the pacing's decent, but just a lot of time skips. But the way I see it, there's not that much character development through most of the characters. Power up here and there, and this and that, but it's just skipping all over the place, but not really filling in all the gaps. You get what I mean?
Mhm.
Where you're telling me a story that takes place in a 10-year time skip, and Goten and Trunks are still kids still. After how many years have gone by? Like 2 years, something like that, or maybe 3?
It's more than
Maybe
that.
2 years.
It's more than that.
No,
It's probably you talking about right now where they're in the Super.
yeah, right now, like maybe 2 years.
It's probably no. It's probably it's more than that because Pan is already won and Brawl's already born. We're 3 years from the end of Z, so they're probably about 12 and 13, which puts it about there were 7, 8 in Z, 9, 10, 11, 12. What 4 or 5 years at least after Z.
No, it can't be because remember, Beerus happened like 6 months afterwards.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying, but I'm talking about the end. I'm talking about from the Majin Buu arc to where we currently in Super. They were 15 and 16 at the end of Z, so they gotta be like 12 or 13 right now. Gotta be like 5 years went by. Because good thing about it, because Brawl's born now, which was a bullshit process being sped up, whatever. But Pan is already born, and she's one right now. You only got 3 years to the end of Z.
Yes, you're right. Because in Dragon, they're 10 years. They're like 17, 18 by then.
So
the Super really messed up the pacing of the.
They're like
series.
Pretty much young teens right now, where they still look and act like a little kids. Like, stop it.
Because they got like 3 years left. Then Pan's 4.
And people got all these excuses. They're hit a growth spurt. They're hit a growth spurt. Like, they don't have things on age like that, dog. They age normally.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna hit a growth spurt at 14. But you're a midget.
Right, nigga 3 feet tall and shit. All of a sudden he'll jump to 5'6". Like, get out of here, get out of here.
Like, let's be for real. Like, that just doesn't. The pacing is not right. Still little kids. Like, come on, man. Even Gohan throughout Z was aging properly. Like, come on now. He was growing. You can see him actually growing from 4 to age 9, and his Cell Saga to age 16 in the Buu Saga.
Let's take that. Wait a minute. Let's go ahead and take care of the elephant in the room right now. I know there's gonna be somebody listening who's going to say, "Well, you know, full-blooded Saiyans, they age. They don't, they don't age, and the half Saiyans don't age, and half Saiyans age normally. Full-blooded Saiyans age, very, 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 very slow. But as you know, I got on social media some dudes try to argue with me, and I had to make him look a fool. But even because he tried to say, that full-blooded Saiyans, because he said his exact quote was, Goku didn't age until he turned 18, which is completely false. If you watch Dragon Ball or read the manga, you would know that Goku was growing as Dragon Ball went on. He was growing slower. I mean, the only thing really didn't change was his face. He always still looked young and everything, even in the Z and GT and stuff. I was saying that he's very slow, but he still was growing. It was even an episode where Max Roshi pointed out, "You're taller and bigger since the last time I saw you."
True. And then after every year, maybe it's training on his own for every tournament. They said, "Man, you're taller than you were before. Look at you, man." And Bulma's like, "You're getting more handsome, Goku." Like, you need to see the difference between Goku, Krillin, and especially Yamcha. You see him getting bigger, change his haircut and everything.
Yep. What do you think about Super's pacing, Goku?
I think it's fast as some sagas, and then it's slow and they milk it. Way too long than it should be. Like the first part, the Beerus one.
Yeah.
They milked that way too long. Like what was it, like 3 episodes? Something like
I'm not even sure. I didn't even waste my time to watch it over again.
that. Because there is Goku fights, they even have 5 episodes straight. And then when the Saga ends, and like the resurrection when Frieza came back, and then after that it was the tournament.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And then Goku got the new form, the Kaioken did.
Right.
That time skip in one of the episodes, they didn't show how Goku got it, but supposedly he got it from training, and we didn't see it. They should show stuff like that, episodes before,
Right. Hey man, ass pulls, man. New techniques, ass pulls. In the manga, apparently Vegeta has some gamma ray flash or some shit. Like, what in the hell? Nigga got a new Hulkbuster move. What the fuck is this? The gamma ray? What the? What is this nonsense? I'm just gonna assume it's supposed to be green if it was colored.
Yeah, I think they changed it though. And all this new stuff, they all, like the characters that they don't explain it in the episodes until they do it. And they say, oh, this is how I got it. I was training, I was practicing moves.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it's one of those things that, I mean, it's just convenience. It's all plot convenience. It's all it is. It's all plot convenience. Naruto?
Say what?
You got something to say on this, sir? The pacing of Dragon Ball Super?
No, I got nothing to say about it. I think it's just stupid.
Alright. Moving on. So, how about plot holes in Z, GT, and Super? Can y'all name plot holes in Dragon Ball Z, Super, and GT?
Oh boy.
Just so people think we're not picking on Super, I think we're not biased. So let's call it as it is for all the shows. One of the ones off the top of my head for GT was didn't they have to get a medical kit to heal Goku when he has healing abilities? What else? Some people call it a plot hole. I don't think it's a plot hole. I think it is possible. Most Dragon Ball, as we just talked about, does do this, where something is in place, but it never was mentioned because it's plot convenience. You know, the Black Star Dragon Balls, you know, being created and never being talked about beforehand. Some people think that's a plot contrivance. I don't think so. Because, you know, the Super Saiyan God was never talked about all this time, and all of a sudden, you know, Shinron knew all this information, you know, about the Super Saiyan God, and you know what I'm saying. So it's just plot convenience, to build some off of. Z, what's the plot hole in Z?
So how about training for Vegeta and Nappa? They said a year, and this feels like 6 months later.
Yeah.
Let's see, training Goku's power up from being barely stronger than Vegeta, but he's like 100 times. Just the power scaling for that in general.
Yeah. More plot convenience. He jumped through the roof, went way OP. Obviously, Super is there's a bunch of them. We'll name just a few. The Bataria rings for Vegito, which didn't make any sense. Just a plot convenience to get them to defuse. Instead of just wishing from the dragon. Let's see what else Super has done. Trying to think on top of my head here. Should make some notes of this.
What about Super Dragon
Yeah,
Balls?
Super Dragon Ball. That's another plot convenience. But that's Super. They're talking about Z.
Yeah. We talking about Z, GT, and Super. We're talking about all three shows having plot holes. With plot holes in all three shows. My thing with the whole thing was this isn't I mean, this is kind of. I think this is kind of a plot hole. It actually no, it is a plot hole. And for the tournament, Universe 6 tournament, the tournament really had no real stakes. So I mean, it kind of for Universe 7, but not for Universe 6. Universe 6 won. Okay, you know they get the Earth, which really there's no reason to agree to that because you're not obligated to agree to no shit like that anyway. They get Universe 6 gets Earth, get Universe 7's Earth, and Universe 7 wins. They use the Super Dragonball, so which they want. Okay, really pointless, but whatever. And here's where it really gets pointless. If you think about it. So Universe 7 wins because Hit throws the fight. He goes to Super Dragon Balls. They get the Super Dragon Balls, and what do they wish for? An Earth for Universe 6. So you mean to tell me you couldn't get the Dragon Balls yourself, wish for your own Earth? Why you have to have a tournament? The whole thing went in a circle for no reason. It's a waste of episodes. You think about it, that was a huge plot. Like, there was no point in this. So wish for your own damn Earth. They don't need you. So, yeah, I think it's some more in GT, the plot holes that people don't like and stuff. People say Goku being a kid, then he turned to Super Saiyan 4, doesn't make sense to them and everything, which, and the Super Saiyan 4 guy spoke on this, with the Super Saiyan 4 transformation, ain't like all the other transformations in Super Saiyan, it alters your body, and it's a prime Super Saiyan transformation, so that transformation brings you to your physical peak in your prime. That's why he transformed completely back into adult form, because that's where his physical peak was at. That's where his prime was at.
Would it be a problem if you were doing Super Saiyan 4 in a machine without...
No, because it's basically just it's just a shortcut. It's just a shortcut. He just uses science instead of natural. Because it's no different than when he threw that artificial moon up. It's the same difference. You know what I'm saying? It's Blux waves. It's the same difference. An artificial moon or a real moon, it doesn't really matter as long as he gets the same. What he needs or whatever from it. So I would call that a plot hole.
Plot hole itself, to be honest with you. He blew himself up, but then he comes back, regenerates himself out of nothing.
He had one nucleus left. One nucleus! According to him.
Yeah, so that's like a plot hole right there. Another plot hole, different jumping through time.
Oh, the time travel was all over the place. That's definitely some plot holes. That's definitely some plot holes. And time travel in Super is a whole nother level of nonsense. And the time travel in Z wasn't much better. I mean, it actually was a lot better. It was a lot better, but it was still bad. Still very bad. So, I mean, it's like, because the thing is, just like pocket universes within one universe, there's like dimensions. There's like different timelines and dimensions within like one timeline or like one universe. It's really weird. It's really weird. Like, there's multiple timelines on one. I mean, y'all seen the Flash. There's like multiple timelines on one Earth. So it's like it's really weird. You start talking about time travel and going from the future, and my future is not affected by your future is not affected by my future, and this guy over here, his future is similar to ours, but his is different, and like, it's just all over the place. All over the place. Got any more to say on that, Rick?
Well, I can't think of anything else off the top of my head right now.
Naruto?
Nope, not the moment.
Let's see that. Oh, I got another one for you. Plot. Mess up plots. Saiyans not able to breathe in space.
Oh, yep. And here's the thing. I'll say this to kind of defend that plot hole. Because Bardock did it, so we found out he could do it. Vegeta should already knew, but he never really, but he didn't really talk about it. Goku.
Yeah. He
Goku,
did do it. You remember he was training in space when he tried to get Super Saiyan 4?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he should know he can breathe in space. You know, Goku. It makes sense from not knowing because he never raises the same. He raises an Earthling. But yeah, if I can't, I actually can't remember that. But I remember he was training in space. Was he on a spaceship though? He actually like go out into like space itself, right?
Who, Goku?
No, Vegeta and GT. Pretty sure he's on a ship. Pretty sure he's on a like spaceship.
No, yeah, he was going on a ship and everything, but he was going different. In the fillers, he was going to different planets. You don't know if there's how the atmosphere is there.
Right.
So that's just, and then if Vegeta can breathe in space, it's like why the hell is Goku in a filler episode going on top of the spaceship, shooting his Kamehameha into a star?
Yeah, Goku didn't know any better though.
Let's see another plot convenience.
That man, how did that man not blow up the sun?
Oh, I got another one for you. Injuries.
Okay.
Where Yamcha got stabbed. Yamcha got stabbed by the androids in the chest, right?
Right.
But in Super, Goku and Vegeta got stabbed in the chest by Goku Black.
Right.
But they get their injuries, but they're still fighting like nothing happened to them.
Hey man, get the God mode power though, bruh. Got God mode power though, bruh.
Nah, man.
Their anatomy's different though. They God Saiyans, dog.
Nah.
And there's gonna be plenty of people who make. I'm gonna tell you what people are gonna say about that. They got stabbed, they got punctured and stuff. They got punctured in a different area, you know. And but Yamcha had a whole entire hand up to a form through his whole heart and chest and shit. This nigga was hanging, dangling.
Nah, but still, even yeah, Vegeta and Goku got stabbed. Well, right through the heart too. So it's like, really?
Look, I'm just telling you what people want to tell you. They got God mode, they Saiyans, they probably have some little healing factor to it, you know, sustain themselves longer, blah blah blah. Niggas will come away with excuse in the book.
But Goku Black was a guy.
He didn't get stabbed though.
Oh yeah, another one plot convenience. Goku, how can Goku become a god? Goku Black, have power of a god.
Because he's Zamasu on the inside.
I want to know this though. If you don't train for a long ass time, how does a bullet hurt Goku now?
That's terrible too. Yeah, that's another one. That was that's a good point. I forgot about that one. Krillin too. That's complete bullshit. Bullets should not hurt them. I don't care if your guard's down or not. That's hogwash.
So if you don't train for a certain amount of time, you become bullet level?
I forgot about that one. That's a terrible plot hole. All of a sudden, you know, Goku's getting hit by lasers and getting shot through the heart with lasers and shit. You know, laser guns and Resurrection F. All that was terrible. That was terrible.
Yep. Oh yeah. Speaking of that, you're saying that's a good point because if you're getting shot with a laser, right? How is it that Goku fighting Vegeta, Jace and Berter getting shot by a laser? He's moving that fast, and the laser going right through him.
Cause he had his guard down. He didn't see it coming. He saw those. He saw those coming.
No, he didn't see them. No, because Jace shot him in the back from behind.
He faced through it though, dog. He dodged it though, Big L. He dodged it though, Big L. He never hit him.
Nah, but you're telling me, Goku can't sense a laser beam? Get the hell out of here, man. Another plot convenience. Too much laying guard down. Like, after a certain time, Goku stopped doing that.
Yeah. I mean, they really are trying to nerf Goku's character very badly right now. It's pretty sad how much they're trying to nerf him. Then, with Frieza's being as strong as he is, you know, as a plot of, yeah, being as strong as he is, getting golden form, just because he beat some nigga, Kagoma being strong as Ultimate Gohan, just because he got his ass beat every day by fucking Frieza. You know, you're not the same. You don't get stronger from getting your ass whooped.
But the thing is, he's not as strong as Ultimate Gohan.
I know, that's bullshit too. That's bullshit too.
Because Gohan, another plot convenience for you. Before I get into that, I'm gonna say this real quick. Plot convenience. Gohan can go Super Saiyan 2, struggling to go Super Saiyan 2, after not training for 7 years. But he can't go Super Saiyan 1 after 6 months? When he was in his ultimate form, really?
Yep.
And then, when Frieza comes to Earth, Gohan's whooping everyone's ass? Okay, Gohan goes Super Saiyan, and this one kick and takes him out? Really? Another plot convenience. How come Goku thinks of the fight? How to help them fight against Frieza and everyone else? But he travels around the world in a couple of seconds. But it takes him how long? How many minutes to get there to the action?
Right. Yep. And he shows up. He defuses. So you mean tell me it took this nigga 29 minutes to get there?
When you watch Chuck to little pieces, like in Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, speaking of which, yeah, another BS. After a certain amount of time, you can't be brought back to life by the Dragon Balls. Even Earth's Dragon Balls can't do that.
Yep.
There's a time frame, and you bring Frieza back to life.
I've been there for years, yeah.
Yeah, over 10 years, and then you gotta bring his soul to the check-in station and bring his. That doesn't make any sense. If that's the case, you could bring back everyone from Planet Vegeta.
Yeah, no kidding. Bring all the Saiyans back.
If they really wanted to. Oh, there's another plot convenience for this. Oh, God.
There's so many. You know, I want to really do a comprehensive study because there's so many. I could probably make a list of 100 things at least. There's a lot of holes in all the Dragon Ball. The problem is, Super has the most glaring holes. Because nothing in GT has ever been is for people who hate the series. You know, as nothing in GT plot hole wise has never been the level of Super. The Super is contradicting so many things from Z. It's not even funny. Like GT contradicts some things from Z, but not like Super's doing. They're breaking the very foundation that Z has built.
Yeah, it's like every other episode you see something they retcon to something else. Which doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, another thing. Super Saiyan Rage Trunks.
Oh yeah, that yep. He busted that one out of nowhere. Yep.
He was that mad, really? The only person who ever had rage power was Gohan. That was it. Not Goku, not Vegeta, not anyone. It was just Gohan had the rage. But Trunks got
wait a minute, no big.
Wait
a minute, no big. I got another one for you. Wait a minute, Big L. Don't forget, full power SSJ2 beating up Beerus.
Oh yeah, another plot convenience. Makes no damn sense. I don't care what level you are. You're not stronger than Super Saiyan 3. Super Saiyan 2 will never be strong as Super Saiyan 3.
But he caught him by surprise. He caught him by surprise.
Nah,
he caught him by surprise.
Nah, man. Even with Goku being Super Saiyan 3, Goku's still stronger than Vegeta, regardless of even base form. Goku's still stronger. Another plot convenience. Goku's like, oh, Vegeta, you're getting pretty strong. Really? He's training Wiz, but Goku keeps the power up from Super Saiyan God. Is he really that stronger than Goku? Or is Goku, giving him some encouragement, maybe kind of insult him a little bit?
I don't always think that Vegeta's as strong as Goku. They're not the same. It don't matter if they're fucking both blue. Vegeta has never been, since the Saiyan arc, post Saiyan arc, it never will be stronger than Goku again. Y'all just gotta let it go. Don't
He's
bring it.
strong.
Don't, we ain't talking about. We ain't talking about the same. We ain't talking about the different timelines in the Namekian arc. I'm sorry, the Cell arc.
Okay.
We're talking about main timeline.
Yeah, the only, if you really, the only time Vegeta actually really been stronger when Goku had the heart virus.
Don't start pulling technicalities, nigga. We talking about main timeline.
Hey, during the Android saga, he was stronger.
Like I said, we talking about main timeline. If Goku wasn't sick,
how about this?
Yeah, if Goku wasn't sick, he would have Vegeta licked.
True.
But
Trunks is a monster, right?
so the ship is coming on for Vegeta. He's still powerful. He's just gonna play second fiddle to Goku. That's just something Vegeta fans gonna have to accept. It just ain't. I mean, it's the way it is. It's main character. I mean, unless your name is Sasuke, you know, you don't get up on the main character. It just ain't gonna happen.
Oh wow. Another plot convenience. SSJ too stronger than Ultimate Gohan out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, that's nonsense.
Gotenks stronger than Ultimate Gohan, and Goten was hits and buffs stronger than SSJ3 Gotenks. But he gets hit, one hit, he's done for during the fight, really? But Gotenks got time to shine. Gotenks getting shine to fight with Beerus, like really? Really?
I always one-shot Gohan. I started to think that these creators don't like Gohan anymore. They known for one-shot Gohan. Gohan's signature moves get one-shotted. Like it's so bad how he do Gohan. He always takes one hit.
I'm like, come on, man. Like they can do him better than that.
Yeah, they could, but they're not going to.
Make up all these excuses why his power keeps jumping all over the place. It's all in the mind, Gohan. All in the
mental
mind.
block. Mental block.
They pulled a Superman. Break the barriers of your mental wall, Gohan. Then you'll achieve greatness.
Naruto, you got something to say on this player?
Oh, another thing. Plot convenience. Android 17.
Okay.
Android 17. Out of nowhere.
Should not be at the same power level as Super Saiyan Blue.
Nope. He should not. I don't care. They say androids. Oh, we train. No, your power level is based. You have infinite stamina. Your power level ain't gonna be rising at all. If that was the case, how come Trunks' androids in the future didn't get any stronger?
Who's to say they didn't? I mean, that's the reason Gohan and Trunks couldn't beat them. Da-da-da.
Yeah, the androids in that timeline were strong enough. But even though during this timeline they're stronger than that.
I'm gonna throw a bone here. I'm gonna say, I'm gonna play the devil's advocate. I'm gonna say, let's say the cyborgs, if they're really cyborgs. Let's say that they are, because they're human parts, they can train their human parts, and they do get stronger. Let's just say they do get stronger. Okay. Let's say they do get more powerful. Let's just say they have to eat, they have to sleep, they can just train. And you want me to believe, even in 5 years, 6 years, whatever, you know, that 17 can get as powerful as a Super Saiyan God with Super Saiyan on top of it, Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, or Blue for short. And you want me to believe he can get jumped to that level from that time period to now? Then you have gone full-blown retard. I can see him get. I'll even throw my bone and say, okay, I can see him getting a little bit more powerful. Okay, whatever. The jump to God status that y'all love hyping up. God can't be touched by nobody. God is amazing. God is the be all end all. This nigga jump up to God mode in a few years? Like, come on. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, man, but if that's the case, how come Android 18 ain't stronger?
Right.
Oh, because she didn't train.
No. Whoa, Naruto, you see her train with Krillin and God Goku. She should have up 10 power levels then.
Oh, I got one. What about the legendary 6% Trunks getting Zamasu black?
Oh, him being some.
Oh, God.
And he was on his way to doing it in that 5 minute time limit. That long time limit came out of nowhere. Time limit on permanent fusion. Surprise, surprise.
Yep. Plot. The reason why they diffused in Majin Buu was a different dimension. But this one, they said, oh, you have a time limit. Hold up, what? And what's the point of even fusing then? They could have done the fusion dance. That was the case.
Pretty much, exactly.
Like, oh man. Another plot convenience. Piccolo being this strong? I'm sorry, man. Piccolo was only as strong, if not as in perfect cell.
Yeah, well, after Cell Arc, Piccolo was done. He was finished.
Yeah,
I mean, I like Piccolo as much as the next guy, but there's a certain level of power that these guys just can't achieve. Not without some kind of supernatural, training or something. Like, Piccolo is never... He's not going to be at this level. I mean, he's just not.
Yep, I don't care how much training he does. That's his
He
max
and
limit.
Krillin and Yamcha did nothing in the Buu Saga. Nothing. Except get turned to stone. That's all the niggas did. Well, Bobby, he kind of fought Bobby a little bit, but other than that, he didn't do nothing. And Bobby ain't nobody. Bobby weak as fuck.
Like, oh man. There's another plot convenience in this in Dragon Ball.
There's so many. I try to think of some more GT ones so niggas stop saying we're hating. Yeah, I know niggas gonna be out there. I know somebody out there want to comment, you guys are hating on Silver. You only need like 3 from Z, and then like 1 from GT. I know somebody out there mad right now, so I'm trying to think of some more from GT, but I mean...
Oh, Android Fusion. For Android 17.
Oh, GT?
Yeah, there's
that was
no
very
way.
that was very contrived. That really didn't make sense. That really didn't make sense at all. That's very true. That really didn't make sense.
Nah, there's no
but
way.
17 was alive.
Yeah, first they said 17 was alive, then he said he was dead in hell. They brought him back from hell. I'm like, come on, man, this is all over the place.
Yeah, I was confused when they said there was an Android 17 that died in hell, and then there was the other one. So
I mean, if they had seen like an alternate timeline or something like that, that would make more sense or something, But
if they were talking about like future Android 17, then I would probably make sense. But I think they said they build another. They said they build. They said they build another Android 17.
So they went to the timeline or something, they got one or something, or just built another 17 or something, and combined the two or something like that. That would have been different. But nope.
Yeah, you can't work with another timeline because then we jump into another timeline or a different dimension for that. And Trunks already killed the androids in those timelines.
Yeah. Well, not in all of them, because remember the one he got killed by Cell?
Yeah, Trunks killed those androids in that timeline.
Well, I'm saying there's probably infinite timelines, within the dimension. So you can just make an excuse that we got this one where they haven't killed yet, or something hasn't been killed yet, or whatever.
Yeah, but what they said was they got androids from hell, and then they made another one. I'm like, okay. Now where's the Android 17 from Z? He was back on Earth.
I think it's some pina coladas.
Because my thing is, let me see, they wish everyone who was killed by Cell, right? Back to life. Basically, we just assumed Android 17 was dead still. But like I said, in Z, he's alive. But in GT, they say he's dead. And another thing, how does Android 17 know who Trunks is?
Well, look at it this way, Big L. If 17 does get wiped out, Super, it maybe can make sense some kind of way.
Hope so. Let me think.
Is that because the rumor? Here's the thing: it's not too late for that rumor to still kind of be true. People who get knocked out being erased or something. Who's to say after it's all said and done, they'd be like, okay, the people who fell out, you're erased right now, or something like that. We don't know. I doubt it's gonna happen, but it is possible. But I mean, I don't know. So And that's why this whole, you know, Traction Super about plot holes, or Traction GT about plot holes, or Z about plot holes, and trying to say this series is better because this was better written. It's kind of comical because ain't none of them really all that written. See, Dragon Ball was the best written show if you want to get technical. That had pretty much no flaws for the most part. That was very well written. From Z onward, everything started to get wacky.
Yeah, power scaling, power dropping, this and that, new villains. Yeah.
Alright, I think we gave them more than enough time on that one. Let's move on to the next one. So so after Dragon Ball Super ends, whenever it's going to end, would you guys want to see something else on Dragon Ball, like another series or maybe some more movies or something like that? Any more animation type of media?
When they got nothing, they already got movies coming out soon. Or Dragon Ball Z 4D.
Not that. I mean a real movie, like an animated film or something. I'm talking about like after Super ends, like after Super's finally done. You know, we have another TV series or whatever. Would you want to see them, you know, bring another TV series out? You know, maybe.
Honestly, no.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Dragon Ball Z should just fucking end.
Let's let it be. Like let's let it.
It went off. It went off on a good note. That was perfectly fucking fine. Like some animes need to die. Like some anime. Let me put it away. Some animes need to go to rest. Like Naruto should have went to rest after Shippuden. I am so fucking sorry. I don't
I
like
agree with that.
Naruto at all.
I certainly agree with that.
It has its ups and downs, but it should just fucking end after Dragon Ball Z. I don't know what the fuck people were thinking, like, yo, let's get another Dragon Ball Z series. That was the most stupidest thing you ever heard done in your entire life. I know this. I see what they were trying to do. A lot of mainstream animes are still going on. Like One Piece is still fucking going on.
Garbage. Hate fucking One Piece.
I don't know how long, but I see why they was like, oh well, we don't want everybody to forget about Dragon Ball and Naruto. Yeah, they're not gonna forget about it because it's probably a top tier anime. It is. It's always gonna be up there. No matter how many animes come out, it will always be top tier. So if it get replaced with another anime, it's still gonna have something behind it. So for them to actually just do another Dragon Balls do another season after this World Tour, I hope it just ends. I'm so sorry. I hope they do.
I am so sorry.
I really hope they do. I see some episodes are good. Like the version of the Vegeta Blue fight was good. I liked it. It wasn't bad. I liked it. But after a little bit of thinking, the series is confusing. And Dragon Ball Super little storyline might end up like One Piece, where I'm confused as fuck, but I still like the fight scenes. Because that's pretty much how I watch One Piece, I like the fight scenes. I gave up on a fucking story after Robinson. Like, I was like, what the fuck am I watching now? Same thing for Naruto. Should have ended when the Naruto vs. Sasuke. Why the fuck, and who asks about Boruto? I don't give a fuck about that kid whatsoever. I don't. I don't know what the fuck, who gave the right idea to like, yo, let's do Boruto the anime.
Right.
Keep that as a manga.
You do this whole manipulation of the, you know, spoiler, you know, Shinobi World and all this kind of stuff, and then you got to make another series? Like, why?
Like,
they're doing off the Dragon Ball Z, man. What else?
I guess that would make Boruto GT then, I suppose.
Yeah, it's pretty much that. Pretty much people are like, oh, because a lot of my friends, I don't even think anybody even watches Naruto or anything like that. I legit don't think. I like the first episode, yeah. But now the series is just fucking dumb as shit. I am so sorry. It makes no sense. This nigga has... the kid has so much daddy issues. When his dad became Hokage, he was like, I don't like my father no more. What? That was the most dumbest excuse I ever heard in my fucking entire life. He used to hang around with us, he liked to be with the family and all that time, but when he became Hokage, he didn't even care about us anymore, he only cared about the village. That's like the most dumbest fucking excuse to play as Boruto.
Shit, my thing about that, if you want to go even further, why would the writers act like Naruto's never there for his family when he was the one craving a family?
Like the fucking things about Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super. I was about to say Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super and Boruto, and they contradict the original anime so much it doesn't make any goddamn sense.
Yep, and manga too. It doesn't make sense at all.
Look, this is how I hate Boruto so much. Tell me why this nigga was about to die from a first story fall. You telling me? Wait, here. This is the funny thing. People are telling me that this nigga can beat Part 1 Naruto. Get the fuck out of here.
No.
He will have to wait until he's fucking 18 to actually catch up to Part 1 Naruto.
I thought it was kind of cool. I saw the images stuff online, and this is becoming a Naruto podcast. This is crazy. But anyway, I saw images online and stuff. I know what the fuck it was. I thought it was fan art. We saw that fan art of older Naruto for years, but I didn't know they actually showed Boruto older as an adult. And that's how they started it, and then they told the story from like how it all got there and everything. That's kind of cool. Then they went the opposite way. But at the same time, I don't give a fuck about his journey. Like, I don't spend another 10 years trying to watch the show. You must be crazy.
No, it was better. It was already good. It went off a good thing. I
know if the series is season 2 or 3 seasons, you know, maybe 60 episodes long or something. Okay, I can mess with it, you know. But they want me to watch another 300-400 episodes, you know, for another 10 years of my life. You must be out your mind.
Nah, exactly. Super Naruto is I'm not trying to turn into an Naruto podcast because I am wrestling a lot of Boruto, but I do not like Boruto the anime or fucking Dragon Ball Super like that. I get confused real quick every single time I watch a fucking episode. I get really confused how these people contradict the original shit. But hey, fans want to watch Dragon Ball Super and Boruto. Yo, I don't care. If you want my honest opinion, Akira Toriyama and Mishikimoto only created fucking Naruto, Naruto Shippuden, or Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, and Dragon Ball GT. That's it. Everything fucking else. Oh yeah, my bad. And the fucking parody of fucking Naruto 2. I don't know why the fuck he made that shit, but hey, we ain't gonna talk about it. That fucking Rock Lee fucking story arc. That's what we'll call it.
Yeah, I know talking about the special. Yeah, the little chibi special.
Yeah,
that was funny.
See, I ain't gonna talk about it. It was funny. It wasn't bad. It was confusing, but I liked it. It was funny. But these two animes that, in my honest opinion, which one's doing better? I can't even tell. I would ask out which one y'all think is better right now.
Dragon Ball. I don't watch Boruto, but I can tell you right now, Dragon Ball is the top spot. Dragon Ball will never be beat by the fucking Naruto. Never. Not in ratings, not in fan base, never gonna happen. I mean, there's some dumbasses out there. Naruto full power Kibi will wreck Goku. You're a fucking fool if you believe that.
Wait, I didn't say fighting wise. I just said.
No, I'm just saying though. There's people actually sucking up Naruto that hard. We actually believe this nigga got chances Goku.
Look, hold up. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna say this right now. Goku would destroy the whole entire Naruto universe.
Goku would destroy damn near any anime character.
I will say this. Genjutsu wise, probably they will have a chance, but fight wise, no. Genjutsu wise, maybe. It's a huge what if, but fighting hand-to-hand combat, Naruto's not going near Dragon Ball.
Oh, they can't keep up with Dragon Ball. I must forget it. They must forget it. But
but manga.
Them niggas died by a fucking shuriken to the fucking heart or some shit.
Goku hasn't been drinking for about 10 years. He goes to the Naruto, his wrist gets destroyed.
But anyway, let's go back on topic. Let's go and get back on topic.
Oh yeah, so okay, I'll say my opinion on this. If they really want to continue it, man, they could have continued right after Dragon Ball GT, when they had Goku and Vegeta Jr. Oh yeah, another plot convenience. How's Pan over 300-something years old?
Maybe she wished for the dragon for eternal life, and who knows? I think it was 100 years old. That was 100 years. It wasn't 300. It was 100.
Yeah,
I was like 165.
So wait, Goku Jr., right? Does he have? Wait, his mom and dad. Who are they?
That's a plot convenience too. They should maybe go Super Saiyan. They should maybe go Super Saiyan. The Ludus and Saiyan Gene should be at that point in time. That's a plot convenience too.
Like I was confused about when Pan was like his great.
Again, but here's the one thing. Here's the plot convenience, but here's the one thing that saves GT. We don't know what happened in those 100-something years, and what wishes were done, and what was actually happening.
I know what I'm saying.
You know what? Yeah, they could have left off where Goku actually went with Shinron. I wouldn't mind that.
Or basically, what I gotta say is, remember Master Roshi drank the what was the Fountain of Youth water?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the Pan in the same thing.
No, it was some shit. I think it was.
Yeah, I forgot what it was called, but he drank something, made him stay alive longer.
Run around with nigga run around with Chase fucking forever and shit.
Wait, hold up. I'm sorry. What the fuck? Hold up. Here's an plot convenience. How did Master Roshi conquer his fucking fear of women?
Wait.
Not his fear. He trained and used.
Wait a minute. We gotta let Goku get in this. Goku, what do you think about Super? If they decided to end Super, would you want to see another series or something in Goku?
God damn it.
Yeah, we never got you in here. Would you want to see something after Super? Would you want to see another movie, another TV series, or anything after Super or something?
Movie, yeah, but not another TV series.
Please,
Okay.
I just want those two to be in a happy place. They sent them to the hell.
Yeah, but I said they could have ended it right after GT. Goku,
yeah,
Vegeta,
I think
Jr.
that after this Super, I don't want to ever see. I much I love Dragon Ball and everything, and Super makes you laugh sometimes, and I do enjoy it from here to here. And sometimes see new moves and actions and characters and all that fun stuff. But the Super, don't you ever, and I mean ever, put another fucking Dragon Ball series on television again. Never, because the amount of disrespect that this show is showing to Z and some of the characters and stuff, the way they portray them, is absolutely ridiculous. If this is going to be the way you carry the series, without you apparently paying attention to what the hell you wrote previously, or what the original manga wrote, or what the original series had, then absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Oh, here's another one. Remember how they continued Dragon Ball GT with Dragon Ball Online?
Yeah.
That's what we based off of right after GT, where basically every person had like some kind of Saiyan gene, or everyone else.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Basically every race was living together in harmony.
Yep.
Everything changed when the fire
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, but I mean, it's like there's no need for any more Dragon Ball.
Or Naruto.
So, we got one more topic tonight, and then we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. So the infamous dub versus sub argument for Dragon Ball. Of course, this is completely subjective, and this is all about opinions. You heard the original Dragon Ball Z dub, though, and you hear the games dub. Same damn thing.
Well, that's opinion. Me, I grew up on the sub before Dragon Ball came to America, so that's what I based my opinion off. I like the sub more, so I saw the uncut version of Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and GT in Japanese before I seen it in English.
I'm gonna put it like this.
Like I said, if the English voice actors were better back then, before Ocean Dub had it, and Funimation took over, which is great. I prefer Japanese version, but it's like Funimation now with like Dragon Ball Kai and the music and change it back. It's not bad. I can sit back and watch it and enjoy it. But when I was younger, I couldn't stand English versions of them. Just the voices, because it didn't fit the character.
Okay. Goku?
I never saw the original versions of Dragon Ball Z. I only grew up on English.
Okay. Naruto?
Now we talking about. Alright, I seen both actors. I remember the two Goku and Vegeta different actors. I know Sean Shaman wasn't always the original actor, was he?
No. There's like 5 or 6 people who voiced Goku at one point.
I remember one. It was always the one. Who's fucking Vegeta, the old Vegeta, who had that screechy voice.
I was like, yeah, my name's Vegeta.
That was the Ocean Dub version, whatever. That's finished! I'm done with this planet, Kakarot. Yeah.
Yeah, Kakarot, you're gonna get taken out. Piccolo.
Yeah.
Yo, my name's Piccolo. Piccolo's like a black dude. Yo, Goku, let me tell you something.
Yeah, I had the VHS version of the Showdown. That's why I was like, what the fuck?
Oh my God, I remember that.
Wow. You probably had them big green copies in the back too, huh?
My God.
Now you know how I was like. I was like 7 when I got it.
I remember that.
Yeah, I grabbed the Showdown of it. I had it. I played it.
I'm not gonna lie, Raditz' voice was funny as hell. Hey, Green Man, why so blue?
I can't remember.
Has anyone seen my arm? It's missing.
It's green.
It's green.
Yeah. I mean, I like the English version better. I think the English version is the best way to go, in my opinion. Just for the fact that, I mean, I don't like the Japanese version because niggas sound like bitches, you know. Here's the thing, and this kind of goes to a lot of old subs. A lot of old dubs were terrible too, because they would get like radio people who had good voices, but they didn't have no acting. They weren't actors. They had no acting abilities or whatever, no acting chops. And sometimes they just had terrible voices and couldn't act. So, but you know, a lot of the old subs of a lot of the shows are just bad to me. Some dubs are better, some subs are better. Just depends. But I don't like a lot of the old subs. I like a lot of old subs. They got their sisters, brothers, nieces, uncles, nephews, cousins, mothers, brothers, nieces, uncles. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you know what I'm saying? They fucking voice some lines. You know, like Goku's voice actress is fucking Sakurama. You know what I'm saying? Japanese. You know, so, and the same thing with Rurouni Kenshin. I hated his voice actor as a woman, and it sounded like a bitch. I can't stand it. The English dub with God, I forget which studio did the really good Rurouni Kenshin English dub. It was like 2 dubs, but the really good one they aired on Toonami. You know, that was great. Love that from top to bottom. But the Japanese version, I deal with it. You know, I have a lot of experience with it and stuff. You know, I watch Super 8 Week and stuff. You know, it doesn't really bother me anymore. But if I have my choice, I definitely go with the dub over the sub version. You know, Christopher Sabat's Vegeta can't be touched, in my opinion. His Piccolo can't be touched. John Bergmier's, you know, Tien, love him.
I like old school Vegeta, old school Piccolo when they were sounding black and retarded.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I like the portrayal of the characters better, you know. And like I said, the niggas sound like niggas, the bitches sound like bitches. You know, I don't like Goku with that high pitched bitch yell. You know, I ain't feeling that. Anyway, but you know, but I will say that for some of the names and stuff, and that's probably goes back in the day because again they didn't really have scripts and because they had to go through a lot of censorship on broadcast television. They shouldn't have changed the names of some of the stuff like Kuririn could have been Kuririn instead of Krillin. You know, although I understand why they changed it though, it makes it easier to pronounce. Shenlong instead of Shenron. You know, stuff like that. But it don't really make or break anything. But yep. So that's that. So anybody got anything else to say? Closing remarks?
I just hope they don't make another Dragon Ball series. That's all I know. It really shouldn't. There's like nothing left for them to do.
I will say this: you got your legendary Super Saiyan. Brother got his little sister and the shit. You got your first female full-blooded Saiyans. You got a Super Saiyan female. You got other universes, the multiverse, and all this shit. You know, you got gods. You got God mode power-ups and everything. The only thing that Super can do for me at this point in time is give me Teen Go 10 Super Saiyan and Teen Go Tinks. That's the only thing I want to see from them. If you give me that, yeah, Super's done everything that people, we want to see, pretty much. You know, that's at that point, all the fan service has pretty much been taken care of. I mean, of course you can just go with somebody, get Piccolo a major power up and all this kind of like, that's not what happened. But but all the core fan service stuff at that point, I think will be taken care of. Like, There'll be nothing else. I mean, obviously you can go to a whole another realm of what Vegeta and Trunks fuse and all that kind of shit, but we're not gonna go that far. But Team Gotenks, Team Goten, doing work, you know, and I'm good. That's all I want to see from Super. It's the only thing I want to see. That's all y'all can do for me. But yeah, you got your fan service stuff. You got your y'all access for. So you got your female Saiyans, you got your God modes and all that stuff. You got your multiverse. So y'all should be happy. You know.
But guess what? They still ain't strong as Super Saiyan 4. Don't you ever forget that.
Oh, that's a whole other story. That's a whole other video. It's a whole other video. But okay, I think that's it. I think we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Let everybody do their outros. Goku. I think they're around. Naruto.
Yeah,
I'll do one for Goku.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, it's me, Goku. That's right, I'm eating dumplings for my wife, Chi-Chi. Hey guys, catch me next week on Dragon Ball Super where I fuck up everything and I'm a dummy. Okay,
Oh, yeah,
see you later, guys.
You're the bridge version of Goku. Remember that.
Oh yeah, I even know how to spell my name. My name is Goku. G-O-Ku-U. Joku. Okay, Naruto, go ahead.
Naruto.
What did come back to you making fun of me?
I want you to hit your outro, man. I'm giving you your outro. You closing remarks, your closing statements, man. Anything else you want to say to the people before we go tonight?
Man, Super's a bunch of garbage.
Okay, well, hit your outro, dog. Hit your outro.
Well, your boy Goku signing out. Hopefully I don't die next week.
Okay, that's a hell of a cliffhanger. All right, all right, Naruto.
It's your boy Nine, so signing out. Oh shit! Now Dragon Ball Super after the season of Dragon Ball Super, they don't make another Dragon Ball movie, Dragon Ball game. Well, I mean not Dragon Ball game, Dragon Ball anime. Keep it at rest. Same thing for Boruto. And
Okay. Bill.
Alright guys, have a good night. Psych! Let me tell you how it's really gonna go down. Look, you know who I am. Big L. The legendary. Big legend. The takeover legend. Flying Thunder guy. You see me, you better run for the hills. That's right. And you suckers, like I always say, you wanna challenge us in Dragon Ball knowledge, you just hit up DC, aka the phenomenal one. And so he can bitch slap you around like the punks you are on YouTube. Anyone wants some of this? Please throw them hands up. Represent your set, cause y'all nothing but bitches. But anyway, as I said before, have a good night, you know. Buy my mixtape, the bald one, aka Heads Too Shining, aka when you see me walk across the street, I'm the man on the block with the most money, the most guap. Ha ha! That's right.
We ain't got to start making you 10 words last. This is ridiculous. Get longer and longer.
Hey, don't forget, I'll take your girl, bring her back to Africa.
Alright, man. We out of here, man. DC signing off. You know what it is. So,
Wait a minute,
subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel.
When I sign off yet. We're not signing off yet. And you know, holla at DC, the phenomenal one, aka, don't you ever talk back to me, nigga, I'll bitch slap you, aka, too cool, too smooth, aka,
AKA Mr. AKA.
AKA, you know what I do best, I whoop ass. AKA, know your place, little niggas. AKA
Dragon Ball debates on deck. Dragon Ball debates on deck. Detective Q, rhyme style, AKA Goon style. You know,
if any of you niggas want some, you can get it.
Kagi, any of you niggas. Y'all want to debate, y'all want to, you know, have some discussions, you know, come see me, message me, come get at us.
Bring your lawyers, bring your president.
I think next week I'm going to bring I got a special guest I'm gonna bring on next week. I'm gonna get a hold of him. He already said he wanted to get on, so
bring
yeah,
everyone.
But
even bring your mamas too.
Oh god. No, bring them. No. Keep them at home.
Yeah.
But yeah, we out of here, man. Everybody get out of here. We'll see y'all next week, man. Episode 3. This has been real. Next time. Peace out.
And buy my mixtape.